the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's talk about it. Welcome to another episode of the Thursday Night Live Show. We have a great show in store for you as always. Going to be talking about what's going on in this wacky world of cryptocurrency. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and the rest of the doggone altcoins that make up the entire cryptocurrency market. Most recently, a few days ago, we did hit a new all-time high for the global cryptocurrency market cap. We did hit $4.3 trillion global market cap. That was excellent. I know my prediction for the top of the global cryptocurrency market cap is about $8 trillion. Will we get close to an $8 trillion global cryptocurrency market cap before the top of this cycle? Definitely going to be interesting, definitely going to be challenging. We are up against it. We started a little early tonight, about 10 minutes early. I said, you know what? We can't wait. We got to talk about what's going on in this market. So a lot of things been moving. Bitcoin most recently did hit a new all-time high. We did get to $125,000 market cap. Price. Excellent. Very exciting. But the cool off, also the dominance of the Bitcoin is very alarming. Take a look right now. The Bitcoin dominance is 58.6%. At this particular time of the cycle, that's a little suspect. Really don't expect the Bitcoin dominance to be that strong, to be that heavy in Q4, the year after the Bitcoin happened. So a lot of things, some things are just not quite adding up. We've been talking about this cycle's different, but a lot of things are just not adding up, and we are starting to question a lot of things. Let's see who we got rocking with us tonight. Raziel Barrero, what is going on with you, young man? Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Show. Bugatti, what's going on, my man? Bugatti is in the house. He say, what up, big homie? Z-Beck to $1. You see it gonna be posted on Kraken. Man, I'm starting to question a lot of things. Will Z-Bet Network pump? Will Turbo Meme Coin pump? A lot of folks are asking what's going on with Jasmy Coin. There's a lot of questions with the altcoins. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is solid, doing its thing. If Bitcoin hit $145,000 price, that's excellent. Excellent move for Bitcoin. But what about the altcoins? Will the altcoins get their time to shine? Ethereum. Will Ethereum take the next plunge to the upward direction? What's going on with XRP? Will XRP comfortably get above $3? What's going on with the XRP ETFs? A lot of things are on the table. There's a lot of questions that we have yet to get answers to. But also understanding cryptocurrency is very explosive, very volatile asset to the upward direction when things are going up. Can we still see a super cycle? Yes, we can. But going off of the feelings at this particular moment, when you get your emotions involved, you start to feel a little different. I always talk about removing your emotions. Don't get your emotions so involved, but it is very hard to, especially when you're seeing the way things are laying out. You start to question a lot of things. Fear and greed index today is at 54. It's neutral. Even the fear and greed say, you know what, I'm on the fence. I don't know how to feel today. Kind of happy we did see a recent new all-time high. Then at the same time, a little concerned that altcoins are still not doing as we have expected them to do. If this is your first time rocking with the Thursday Night Live Show, do me a favor, hit that like button. Ethereum right now, $4,378. BNB, Binance have been one of the surprise coins of this cycle. It is always going to be a surprise coin that nobody thinks about, nobody expects. Nobody expected Binance coin to be moving the way it is. Over the past week, Binance coin has been kicking butt. So let's see who else we got rocking. Ernest, what's going on, my man? He say, hey, stock, what up, OG? We going up altcoin season. We just gotta wait. Hey, we've been waiting this long. A little bit more waiting is not gonna hurt us. Being a little bit more patient is not going to hurt us. So I feel you on that, man. I got my bags packed. I'm just waiting. Need things to line up accordingly. But like the video I did earlier today, we've been doing a lot of other things on the side. Yeah, my bags are packed. My portfolio's not moving. A little shocked and surprised at that. But like I say, we've been over there in the Patreon. We've been talking about DJing plays. We've been in these plays and out of these plays. Making a 2x in one day, 5x in 3 or 4 days. Making money. You have to know how to move around and find the treasure chest. The treasure chest is with these DJing coins right now. Nothing else is really turning profits. Nothing else is really turning multipliers as of right now. But we understand this cryptocurrency at the drop of a hat, boom, things can get exciting. Things can start to go parabolic. So like the young man said, you just got to relax. You just got to wait. Let the cycle take its course. And that is exactly what we have been doing. And that's what we're going to continue to do as the cycle plays itself out towards the end. We're at the end of the cycle. We need things to start to shake and start to bake. Who else we got rocking with us? My man Brandon. What is going on, Brody? He say, what we have on the appetizers tonight. The video I did earlier, we talked about the appetizers and we talked about the main meal. The main meal is altcoin season. The main meal are coins like Solana, XRP, Sui. That's the main meal. But there are some appetizers. Sometimes you want to start eating before the main meal come out. Sometimes you want to eat a little salad. You want a little garlic bread. Maybe some little chicken party wings, little appetizers before. You maybe want a little drink before the main dish come out. And that is exactly what we have been doing. We have been dominating, making money on the side with these DJing plays, with some of these meme coins. These are the cryptocurrency appetizers. We know the main dish is going to come when Q4 continues to go deeper into Q4. We still got FOMC interest rate cuts expected. October, we got altcoin ETFs expected. So the main dish is going to come. But while we're sitting down, conversating, enjoying the ambiance of the cryptocurrency restaurant, we want a little appetizers. We want to make a 5x on this play. Bring me another plate of that 2x, please, before the main dish come out. Can I get another 12x before the main dish come out? So we have been kicking butt with the appetizers. And sometimes you go to these restaurants, you get full just off the appetizers. My portfolio is overflowing right now just off of the appetizers. Imagine once the main dish come. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on that steak. I'm waiting on that potato, sour cream, loaded up, asparagus on the side. That's the main dish. And that is where we're going to see major exponential gains, like we always do every Q4, the year after the Bitcoin happens. So can't wait. Been a long time. We've been talking about this restaurant for a long time. We are finally here. Let's see who else we got rocking with us. Crypto Shark, what's going on with you, my man? He said, Coach, what's going on? Are you buying the dip? No, I'm not buying the dips right now. My bags are already packed. I'm not going to put any more dry powder into the market as far as my main dish, but I got dry powder on the side and I'm buying up some appetizers. These appetizers have been paying off well. My main dish is already paid for. My portfolio is already heavy, so I don't need to add any more into it. Just making money on the side right now. What they call it, scalping or whatever you want to call it, man. A lot of money out there that people are making. Some folks are sitting back like I was, just on waiting for the main dish, waiting for my Sui to run, waiting for Solana, XRP, Ethereum to explode. In the meantime and in between time, we have been making a lot of money with the cryptocurrency appetizers. Yo, Bo Gotti, what's going on? He said, yo, stock Toshi gonna hit. And man, hopefully Toshi runs up. But you know what? One of the things as I've been navigating in this DJing world, I've been looking at a lot of how these coins really move. Um, Even with the Hollet meme coin, the coin was exciting. The coin ran up, it hit the top, and once these coins hit the top, they come down. And when they come down hard, and they rarely recover. Looking at the Clash Royale coin, the other guy got the meme coin called Clash Royale. That coin was exciting and ran all the way up to the top. Boom. Once it starts to come down, it's like it's never really going to recover back to that excitement, that all-time high, because people are now a little bit shaky, a little bit nervous. So it's rare that you'll find that these coins will run back up, because when they do start to get back up, people's going to take profits early. And that's another thing that I was talking to with another individual about last cycle compared to this cycle. Last cycle, people was really standing on hodl. Let me hold on for dear life. People was waiting for the 12x, the 18x. That's why a lot of people got wrecked, because they was holding on for too long. This cycle, people are not going to be holding. People are not going to be risking, let me do a 6x, let me do an 8x. Nope. People are going to see a 2x, 3x, they're going to be out. A lot of the liquidation is going to be sucked out because people are going to be taking profits earlier than usual. And like I say, there's never anything wrong with taking profits, but this cycle is going to be different due to the fact that people have crypto PTSD. People have been scarred mentally, emotionally with cryptocurrency, with the expectations being let down from what we were expecting. So they said, you know what, man, if I do a 3x, I'm out. Cryptocurrency, a 3x, that's like the stock market. The stock market, you might do a 2x and a 3x. But cryptocurrency, the reason why we're in cryptocurrency is so we can make the exponential gains. So we can do the 5x, 15x, 20x. But now a lot of people are like, you know what, I'm not playing with cryptocurrency. If I do a 3x, I am out of here. So definitely going to be interesting to see how things play out. But a lot of the liquidity, I don't think is going to last a very long time in a lot of these coins. These coins are going to run up. People are going to start taking profits, and the price is going to come down, because that is exactly what happened when people start to sell. People start to take profits, the price come down. That's the way investments work. Whether we're talking about NVIDIA, we're talking about Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, anything. People start to take profits, the price of that particular asset is going to go down. So there's a lot of unknowns in cryptocurrency right now. There's a lot of uncertainties in cryptocurrency right now. One of the main talking points in the world is AI, artificial intelligence. Most recently, got the outstanding news from AMD. Price went up, skyrocketed. A lot of the other AI companies are pumping due to the news and due to just the state of the world. The world is heading to automation. Everything is automated. Everything is being used by a chip. Artificial intelligence. You press a button, you just talk to it. Now, things are changing. The world is changing. And it's evolving into artificial intelligence. It's evolving into tokenization, digital assets, cryptocurrency. The things are changing in real time, right before our eyes. And guess who is in control of it? The millionaires, billionaires are in control of artificial intelligence. They're in control of cryptocurrency now, blockchain. They got the whole world in their hand all over again. Last cycle, they didn't have it. They didn't have cryptocurrency last cycle. This cycle, they got cryptocurrency in a headlock, and we can all see it. That's why we've been saying, man, things look different. This cycle's a little bit different. You doggone right, it's different. Let's see who else we got rocking with us tonight on the Thursday Night Live show. Like I say, there's only 3 things that I ask when you come into the Stock Holiday House. Take your shoes off, because I like to keep my carpet a little bit clean. I want you to get comfortable, and most importantly, hit that like button. Three things I asked. Please take care of your boy with those three things. But like I say, we are in some different times. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. This is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. But like I said, we are in some unknown territories. We're in some trying times. Artificial intelligence is taking over. Large institutions are taking over. These guys are manipulating the market, moving things the way they want it to move. Everybody is sitting on the sideline. Everybody is wondering what's going on. When is this going to happen? Why is this not happening like last cycle? Why is Binance coin moving? Why are these other altcoins not moving? I mean, there are 21 questions on the table. Let's see who else we got rocking with us. Ricky Romero say, what are your thoughts on Plasma XPL? I could take a look at that. OTB Chad, what is going on with you, my brother? He said, crypto got until January with me. I feel you. Me too. I think January is my cutoff point. If we don't do it big by January, crypto is going to do it big without me. But that's why I've been fortunate over these past few weeks. The appetizers have been very filling. The cryptocurrency appetizers, these DJing plays that we've been talking about over there in the Patreon, have been performing very well. The truth, he said, man, y'all gonna miss out for real, because we going into 2026. Hey, a lot of people believe that, when you expecting Santa Claus to come December 25th. If he don't show up, you say, you know what? Oh, he gonna come October. If he don't come in October, oh, he gonna come in February. By that time, boy, you done got whooped. You done missed out on this, missed out on that. Hopefully we do get a little bit of an extension, but we're still early in quarter four. Don't count quarter four out just yet. We just started quarter four. This is just October 9th. We're only 9 days deep into quarter four. So we still got a chance to make it happen October, November, December. We got Pumptober, got November, got altcoin ETFs expecting to get approved. Got the Santa Claus rally in December. So it don't take a long time for cryptocurrency to flip in the upper direction. Won't take a long time for Bitcoin to be at $145,000, $150,000 for Ethereum to be looking at $7,000. It won't take long. We've seen it done before. We've seen Bitcoin run $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 in one day. So we get that window of opportunity, things can really start to pan out, and we'll be like, you know what? I didn't think it was going to happen, So let's see who else we got rocking with us. Crypto got until January with me no matter what. Okay. Bugatti say, yo, coach, you think Big Bear AI going to skyrocket? Yeah, Big Bear AI, a lot of the other AI plays. I've been kicking a button, SoundHound AI, quantum computing plays, QuantumScape QS. We've been making money over there in the stock market. I've been making more money in the stock market than crypto, and that is a little bit concerning. That's a little bit concerning. I mean, I'm not mad at it because we've been kicking a butt in the stock market, but it's a little different to see crypto moving slowly behind the stock market. Ricky Romero say, do you think Bitcoin 126,000 was the top? No way. No. No, because we just started quarter four. So I don't think the top would be at the beginning of quarter four. That's just my opinion. No. Or do you still see Bitcoin going to at least 140, 150? My prediction when I did my analysis about 2.5 years ago, My price prediction was 168K. So I'm still standing on that area, 150, 160 top for Bitcoin. Bugatti say, my boy Big Stock, just smash the like button, man. Smash the like button for your boy. He said, y'all going to lose out because we're going to 2026. Y'all think we're going to 2026? Do y'all think 2026 will be the bear market? Or do you think we still will be pumping and making gains in 2026? Typically, during that time is where you see crypto winter. Typically, during that time, we're expecting the crypto bear market. So, also, we've been talking about how different this cycle is. That could be another one of the differences, that the bear market may soften up. The bear market may get pushed out because of the way things have changed, the way things are moving this particular cycle. Seems like a whole different field. This is a whole different cycle. This is nowhere near how we were moving last cycle. So definitely some cause for concerns, just because it's different. Uncharted territories, a lot of unknowns out there. There are a lot of unknowns in this cryptocurrency cycle. Big time player, what's going on, man? He said Toshi is making some moves. Yeah, Toshi is supported by Coinbase. Toshi have been making some moves for sure. He said Ethereum haven't ran yet. Ethereum had its first run. I think it's going to have a second run and a third run. He said they just cut rates. So, we still fairly early. We still got time. We still got time to see a super cycle. We still got time for the world to get shocked. But the Bitcoin dominance right now is 58.6. That's a little suspect that the Bitcoin dominance is still so heavy. Almost 59% in Q4, the year after the Bitcoin halving. That's a little heavy. I was expecting 55, 54, but 59% dominance. Wow. That is something to make you say, what's going on? One of the individuals said, you know what? Seems like Bitcoin is the only one that's having a bull market. A lot of the altcoins that we were making money in earlier in the year, they just haven't even recovered. What is going on with that? That is not typical. That is not normal of how we have seen these altcoins move, especially the year after the Bitcoin happened. The year after the Bitcoin happened, come on now, we're expecting greatness. Haven't seen that yet. Bugatti said, what you sipping on, coach? No, just something light, something regular. It's all juice. But I got to keep it ice. Keep it icy. Like Gucci Man said, we keep it icy. Nothing like a good old cold beverage. Let's see who else we got rocking with us on this Thursday night live show. Ernest said, I think we end over 130 by the end of October. I believe so. I believe we'll be 130 easy by the end of October, especially after the interest rate cuts. And then I'm expecting to have some altcoin ETFs get approved by the end of October as well. And all of those are going to be positive catalysts for the entire market. He says some coins go April 2026, like 2022. Okay, I can respect that. Craig Beach say Santa better. Craig Beach. The Truth Trill say $250,000 Bitcoin. That would be massive. That would be massive. After April. What are some major market indicators you look at when Bitcoin top is here? Well, one of the main things I was looking at is some of the previous cycles, time lapse, um, like you say, days after the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin dominance ranges, Ethereum dominance ranges, fear and greed index, the way it's moving. There's a lot of different things you can take a look at, but most importantly, the cycle lengths. You take a look at the cycle length, the last two cycles. That's what I have been going on. That's why I'm still holding on to the 4-year cycle. If we get it extended to January, that's okay too, because we've seen that before. In 2017, it got extended to January 2018. So that'll be okay. That wouldn't be anything out of the ordinary because we've seen that happen before. But seeing the Bitcoin dominance so strong right now in Q4, that's a little different. Seeing altcoins move as slow as they are right now, that is very different. We've been talking about altcoin season for months. Couple of days, the market might run up. We say, you know what? Up, it might be altcoin season. Then boom. This cycle, a lot of the dips, when the dips occur, it's like our portfolio responds a lot more to the dips. When the pumps come, it's like our portfolio don't respond to the upper direction when we see the pumps. But when the dips come, our portfolios respond by getting reduced, by losing. But when the pumps come, our portfolios are not responding by seeing the appropriate gain. So I promise you, there's a lot of things going on that we are not privy to. A lot of things are moving behind the scenes and we just not aware of. See who else we got. The Truth Trill say, if we miss the first run up, he said it is if we miss the first run up. Ooh, man. Well, you know, we've seen a couple of run ups, but I don't think we've seen the top yet. Wouldn't that be something? Ooh, that would be cold. That would be cold. Just a couple of months into 2026, end of 2026 will be rough. Yeah, only a couple of months. To have to go to the end of 2026? If they squeeze and push the market out to the end of 2026, it's not going to be a lot of people left. A lot of people have already fell off. A lot of people have already tapped out, can't take it. Very tough to hold on to. Expectations have been crushed. Portfolios have been taking L's. I thought Turbo Coin was a good coin to buy in. I thought ZBEC Network was a good coin to buy in. Thought XRP was a good coin to buy in. Why is my portfolio not reflecting it? So, things that make you go, you right about that. When Bitcoin go below the 50 moving average, it's over. Ooh. Go below that 50 MA, that's going to be a tough one to bounce back. The Natural Family, what is going on with you? Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Stock Holiday Show. He said, we'll wait because patience pays. We've been patient for a very long time, haven't necessarily paid off just yet, but we know we're just looking for that 2-month window. Maybe we only get a 4-week window, but if we get that window to where these things are really starting to explode, like we kind of saw last cycle, every day you waking up and the market is just green. The next day you wake up and the market is just green. You say, you know what, it's altcoin season. It's official. That would be exciting. That would be worth the wait. That would be worth being patient for. Ethereum has to run for altcoin season. Okay. Ricky Romero said, you think it's smart to start taking some profits of my Bitcoin around 125K? I bought Bitcoin at 20K. Okay. Average price. Awesome. Outstanding job. Got an average price of Bitcoin at $20,000. He's thinking of taking profits at 125K. You hear a lot of people say, oh, don't never sell your Bitcoin. Man, if you are expecting a commodity to drop in price, why would you not take profits? When you see it drop, you can get back in. But if you got an opportunity to make some money and take some profits, some of those rich folks, they could hold on forever. They could say, you know what, I'm not selling my Bitcoin. That's because they got a boatload of money. But the average person, you see the price go up, you have to take profits. The only way to make money is to sell. You have to lock in some profits eventually. You have to sell eventually. You could sell high, buy back in low. That has always been the recipe for success. Buy low, sell high. Average price $20,000 for Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit 125K. Let me start taking profits. Let me start realizing some of these gains, because if you don't, it's just all a paper profit. Everything dips like we saw last cycle. It was all paper profit. We didn't take profit, so it wasn't realized. We lost all that doggone money. This cycle, it's going to be different. This cycle is going to be different. Let's see who else we got rocking with us. He said, man, I haven't seen your channel in a minute, for real, and other people. They had me shadow banned for a minute. YouTube was on my helmet, man. Actually, they still got me probably a little shadow banned. My videos are not getting out there to a lot of people. So I had to apologize, had to send them a video, send them a letter, and all that kind of stuff. I got to say, this is not financial advice. I got to say, this video is for educational entertainment purposes only. I wasn't doing that. So they spanked me on the hand, put me in timeout. So now I know what to say. I'm going to get it right. Let's see who else we got rocking with us tonight. Antoine, what's going on, my man? He say October is the most bullish month for Bitcoin. That's right. And we're still early. Only 1 week deep into October. We still got a long ways to go. Definitely got to be patient. Definitely got to let this thing play itself out. The cycle. This is the exciting part of the cycle. The last 3 months. That's why a lot of people got crypto fatigue. That's why a lot of people are tired, because this is the last leg. This is the last 3 months. People have been running and fighting the good fight, running the long race for months, for years. Now we're at the end. A lot of people are gassed. They tired, dehydrated, wore out. So you know what? I can't finish the last 3 months. Let me go ahead and tap out right here. Bitcoin, $121,000. I'm done. XRP, $2.81. I'm done. I can't sit around and wait till it hit $10. Solana's $221. Let me go ahead and tap out. I know it's probably going to hit 400, 500, but I'm done. Crypto fatigue is a real thing. The unknown is stressing everybody out. What is going on? When is it going to happen? Why is this? Why is that? The unknown is causing crypto fatigue in a real way. Let's see who else we got rocking with us tonight. My man Roland Curtis from Vermont Avenue. What's going on, my man? He said, what up, coach? I think that I called it several months ago. This is the worst bull run in cryptocurrency history. Even if it runs late, this has been a disappointment. This was disheartening. Ooh. We talked about crypto fatigue. That statement right there sounds like crypto fatigue. But he's being honest. He is telling the truth. It has been very upsetting. Expectations have not been met. Disheartening. A lot of the adjectives that he used to describe this cycle is pretty accurate so far. But understand, Q4 is here. We could see the entire cycle get turned around to where people are saying, oh, I didn't expect this to happen. I'm glad this turned around. I mean, things could change because we know how volatile this doggone market is. We could see gains and gains and gains. Weekly basis, monthly basis. We still got 3 months to go. We talk about that 4-week window, 5-week window, 2-month window. whatever that period is, if it does occur to where we start to see parabolic pumps, we Raul Paul been talking about that banana curve. Where's the banana curve at? It still can occur. Let's see who else we got rocking. Craig B said we still have plenty of time. We know how fast Bitcoin could go up, and we know how fast Bitcoin dominance can drop. Absolutely. He said, I know that you said that the last bull run had dips, but I only remember going up nonstop until Elon Musk mentioned that Bitcoin consumed too much energy and FTX at the end. Besides these, it was up. That's true. Absolutely true. We had a nonstop run up. I mean, things was running and running and running. Saturday Night Live came, boom. That was it for Dogecoin, and that might have been the top of the market. So interesting, but that's definitely how it played out. We did see nonstop pumps, nonstop gains, but we can still experience that. We still got time to see those consecutive days of pumps, those consecutive days of altcoins just being bright green. Crypto bubbles green every day. Bitcoin making new all-time highs every day. That is what we're waiting on. Altcoin season is right back down to 45 out of 100. Just that quick, the dipped. Very, very interesting, to say the least. The truth trill say, man, it ain't Pumptober no more. It's Rocktober. It's like we've been chewing on rocks, waiting on altcoin season to come. Rocktober, boy, you a fool for that one. Craig B say YouTube made stock watch a 40-hour sensitivity video. And you ain't lying, they sure did. They sent me some videos that I had to watch to learn their rules. They said, man, this is a two-part, no lie. They say this is a two-part video. You got to watch these videos so you can learn what our rules are. I said, what? But I had to watch it. And after I watched it, I clicked on it, said, okay. They said, all right. So I think I get off of punishment next week. Next week, I'll be monetized again. But they had me on, been demonetized for 90 days, 3 months, making videos. Ain't paying me a nickel. But it's all good because, you know, this is what I like to do. I like hanging out with y'all, talking about crypto, whether I'm getting paid or not getting paid for it. So it is what it is. He said, y'all remember that Saturday Night Live, everything crap? Man, hell yeah, we remember that. Boy, that was a cold day. That was a cold day, man. The whole family, we was up Saturday night. Everybody was excited about Elon going on Saturday Night Live, talking about Dogecoin. We like, you know what? It's gonna hit $1 tonight. Boy, he got on there. That hey, the price started going up. Boom, boom. We like, ooh, it's getting close. It's getting close. This little crazy butt got up there and said something goofy about energy and about crypto being useless and all that kind of stuff. Boy, that thing tanked. We said, oh, what's going on? We said, oh, what's going on? But it was people taking profits. People was taking profits. I said, ooh. But, you know, that was, it wasn't funny then, but it's funny now. Craig B, yeah, man, that wasn't no joke. They really made me watch the doggone videos on everything. Roland Curtis say, also, during the last cycle, I don't remember anyone doubling the start of altcoin season. Oh, doubting the start of altcoin season. This cycle, other YouTubers called false starts for altcoin season every 3 months. And then they walked it back. That's sad. That is sad, boy. People are doubting altcoin season. Ain't nobody never doubted altcoin season. And all the Bitcoin cycles, altcoin season has never been doubted. It was always, you know what? Altcoin season is coming. He said it hit 73 cents. It's a hustle. It crashed. Man, we all got bamboozled, boy. We That was definitely interesting time to be in cryptocurrency market during that particular time. But learned a little bit, didn't learn enough, obviously, because we still here and we still holding on to the branch, holding on to the vine. There's people saying Bitcoin going to 132K, then crash, all on YouTube. Man, I'm not gonna be, like I said, I'm not gonna be waiting around to deep 2026. January 2026, if it don't pop, it's gonna do it without me, because I'm not gonna be risking and waiting, especially the way the stock market is going. All-time highs, S&P 500, all-time highs for the Dow Jones. We're making a lot of money over there in the stock market. So now I know the stock market eventually is going to top out. Nothing goes up forever. Nothing goes up in a straight line, because we know how patterns and cycles work. The patterns and cycles from the stock market have kind of been going on an every 4-year cycle as well. Crypto, Bitcoin, patterns and cycles every 4 years. So will things change this year? Why would it? Will it change this cycle? Why would it? Now, the bear market might not be so rough. Last bear market, that was one of the worst bear markets in history. So the fact that that was one of the worst bear markets, maybe it's right that this is one of the worst bull markets. That was one of the worst bear markets that we have experienced. Now we are seeing one of the worst bull markets that we've ever experienced. It's some validity to that stuff. There's some reasonings to those two things. Those are facts. Those are facts. He said, I've noticed a lot of big channels parrot each other. They're definitely watching the same influencers, then getting on YouTube acting like they know the future. Well, once you get so large as a YouTuber, you start to do it for the money. You're not doing it for the truth. You're not doing it for, you're not doing it to be real. You're not doing it to tell the truth. You're doing it to get the views and get the clicks. So whatever they think you want to hear, that's what they're going to say. Because at the end of the day, it's a business for them. Once you get so large, you start seeing them YouTube checks. You're like, it's a business. I ain't got to work no more. I don't have to make money in the altcoin season, because my YouTube channel, 60,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers. This is my weekly check. This is my bull market. They don't need to make money in crypto, because they're making so much money with the videos on YouTube, and don't hate the player, hate the game type stuff, He says, so how do we invest in silver in stock market? Only I can't find a crypto coin. Let's see. I can't silver. Is it on? Yeah, silver and gold is on the stock market. Yep. You don't want to find no gold or silver crypto coin. Right. A lot more grifters this cycle than last. Monkey see, monkey do, MFs. Man, I've been seeing. It's a couple of people I watch. I do a little research. I kind of see what people are doing, and you see some people that do videos every day, talk about the same coin. I'm like, what? But if that's the coin that's getting you views, and you do a video about another coin and that video don't get a lot of views, you say, you know what? I'm only gonna talk about this one coin, because when I talk about something else, y'all don't watch. So it's a business. They say, you know what? I'm only gonna talk about this. I'm gonna give you this every day. Even though they don't believe in the coin, but if they getting the views, they gonna talk it up. Yeah, if you got Robinhood, you can definitely access silver and gold. You can get it through the ETFs. They got silver ETFs, gold ETFs that run right along with the markets for those particular assets. But gold is at an all-time high right now. Gold is outperforming. Even gold is having a outstanding run. But you take a look at the crypto bubbles today. Like I mentioned a few weeks ago, there are a lot of coins in the top 100 that I don't know where they came from. I don't know what they are about. Zora is up 45% today. What is Zora? Let's take a look. I've never heard of Zora. I don't know if you've heard of Zora, Z-O-R-A. But let's take a look at Zora and see what it's all about. Let's see, Zora. Zora's up 45%, 49%, 46% on the day. Currently the number 173rd largest cryptocurrency coin in the world. Market cap, $353 million market cap. Take a look at the price today for Zora. We are at about 8 cents. Earlier today, we're about 5 cents. Let's zoom out and see where this coin started from. This is a brand new coin, came out May 2025. Always talked about the coins that come out brand new. Brand new coins, the coins that I've never experienced bull market yet, never went through an altcoin season, haven't had its first pump yet. This coin came out in May at 1 penny. Ran all the way up to 12 cents in August 2025. Came back down a little bit, 5 cents. Right now, we're back pumping. We're at 8 cents right now. So that's just how this market has been going. You can't identify which coin is going to pump. Close your eyes and throw a dart. But Zora, I've never heard of Zora, but a lot of people's talking about it right now. Dash is up today. Everybody know about Dash. Dash is a OG coin. It's currently number 131. It is up 31% today. Market cap, $511 million. You take a look at Dash over the past month. Currently, the price is $41. Last month, price was $20. So it doubled. So that's a multiplier. A lot of coins haven't multiplied, but Dash has multiplied. 100% in 1 month over the past year. You take a look at Dash. The price of Dash in December 2024 was about $65. Now today, the price is $41. So hopefully we can surpass that level from December 2024, and we can see higher highs. So that is what we're looking for a lot of our coins, not just Dash. Take a look at Toshi. Toshi's down 6% today. You got coins like SNX up 22%. Coins like Useless. Useless is a new meme coin that I've been seeing. Let's take a look at Useless. That's a DJing play. I told you guys we've been making a lot of money with these DJing plays. Useless is a DJing play, but it's number 161 largest cryptocurrency in the world. And the market cap is $385 million market cap. This is a big dog now. Let's see where this coin started from. Over the past year, okay, this coin came out May 2025, if I'm not mistaken. Brand new meme coin. Currently, it's 38 cents. When it came out, it was 0.006. It was a half a penny. This coin have done a 72x. It's a meme coin. That's what meme coins do. That's what DJing coins do. That's why I tell you, over there in the Patreon, we've been talking about so many DJing coins. We've made 20x, 25x, 30x on some of these coins over the past few weeks. That is what these coins do. But you got to be careful. You got to get in, get out. When you stick the top is there, you got to take profits. Otherwise, once one person panic sell, the whole thing gonna come crumbling down. So definitely more than one way to make money in a bull market, and this has been one of the ways a lot of people have been making money, finding these DGen plays. You never know which one of these DGen plays will be the next useless coin, will be the next Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu used to be a DGen coin, still is. Dogecoin, DGen play. Pepe coin, Bonk, DGen plays. Started with very low market caps. So useless coin is dominating, doing its thing today. But I'm looking at the top 200 coins. I don't see any of my coins. Like a lot of the coins that we were talking about that we fell in love with, they all fell by the wayside. Because, you know, the market is so saturated right now. There's so many coins. Look at Dog with Hat. Dog with Hat, I had high hopes for Dog with Hat. Turbo Coin, super high hopes for Turbo Coin. Tough. It's tough to watch these things play out. But Onyx Coin, very high hopes. ZBet Network, high hopes. But still early. We still got time for things to play themselves out. Like the young man said, might take a little bit more patience. Might take a little bit more patience. Taking a look at Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin is $121,290. Bitcoin dominates 58.6%. Let's see who else we got rocking with us tonight on the Thursday Night Live Stock Holiday Show. Who else we got rocking with us? You say Zora getting on is good for base coins. Okay. So Zora is a base coin. I've never heard of Zora. The Truth Trill say, he say, you welcome. Okay. Roland Curtis say, is it over for utility altcoins? Are meme coins the only alts that can do 100x, 1000x? It feels like AIOZ Network, Jasmy Coin, Aurora, Swift Coin, all had their altcoin seasons already. That's what it feels like. We've been waiting for these coins to rebound, waiting for these coins to recover. It's like, that's it. They had their pump. They came down. The liquidity came out. People took profits. It's like, will the money be infused back into these coins? Who's going to pump the liquidity back into these coins? How are these coins going to run back up? Need investors. But the investors that's needed to get these coins back in, they probably in these DGen coins now. Where's the liquidity going to come from is the question that is on the table. What are your thoughts on AVAX? I rotated $8,000 of my Bitcoin into AVAX, easy 2 to 3x. Man, at this particular point in time, typically it should be. That should be a no-brainer. But at this particular point in time, the way things been moving, I would say AVAX is solid. I like AVAX. AVAX 2 to 3x. But it is hard to say. Last cycle, it was a for sure. This cycle, I'm questioning a few things, man. Like, whoa, you know, the easy things are being questioned. The automatic things are being questioned. It's like, what is going on? But like I say, we've been seeing some dips, some up and downs throughout this year in particular. But when the market is red, our portfolio get drained a lot more than when the market is green. When the market is green, our portfolios don't go up sky high like they go down when it's red. When the market's red, your portfolio be like, ooh. But when the market's green, you don't be like, oh, I just made a whole bunch. It's different. But with these DGen plays, man, that's been my saving grace for cryptocurrency. Had it not been for these DGen plays over these past few weeks, man, I would feel like the other young man felt. Disappointed, let down, expectations have been destroyed. But also understanding at the same time, we still got our helmets on, we still got our seatbelts on because we know the ride could start to take off. That rocket button get pressed, that parabolic button get pressed, things start to go to the moon. Be like, oh, okay, we cool now. I see coins start to get back. I see AVAX start to get back. XRP got a spot. ETF now. XRP is almost $6. At the drop of a hat, things could change. At the drop of a hat, the switches can start to move. Bitcoin might be sitting at $135,000. Bitcoin dominance might start to slide by that time. Ethereum dominance will probably start to increase. Things will probably start to gel and come together like we have been expecting. It's just a patience game. We're going to let it play out. We're still early. May have to play out for a couple of more months. May just be a test of your patience. How long can you wait? You know, everybody's patience level is a little bit different. So he said, I was telling everyone and do TikTok, he has other big people watch him to give us free real game, like for real. I've been following him since 2022. I took $1,400 out of an altcoin the other day and put it in a meme coin. About 3 hours later, that meme coin dropped 84%. It was probably a rug, but I don't know. Ain't no probably to it. I should have taken profits on Swift. Well, you know, one of the things I've been learning with these DGM plays, I know how to identify a rug pull. Some of these plays, you watch them setting up the rug. You'll see the holders, they start to add the holders like they got bots. The holders will start to get added. The price will start to go up. It'll be $60,000 market cap, $70,000. That's about in seconds. You see it running up. Man, about 5 minutes later, that thing just dropped. Boom, the jokers take all the liquidity. I said, ooh, that's what I thought David Sachs was going to get involved. That's what we needed David Sachs to do. We needed David Sachs to get involved and help us regulate this doggone cryptocurrency market. But as of right now, that's what these jokers doing, man. Running these things up 5, 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, suck all the liquidity out. They make, you know what I'm saying, $10, $15, $20,000 a day. Rinse and repeat, kicking butt. That's where a lot of the liquidity from cryptocurrency is or has been going. Craig B say this is a cycle where you have to walk around wearing a cup. You just never know. He said he should have gave me that $1,400. Well, you know, it's just tough, man. You know, some of these coins, you put it in there, you can hit, but you gotta kind of know how to identify at the beginning. When you're looking at deck screener, you're looking at the holders and all that kind of stuff. You're seeing the percentages that each holder is positioned with, and based on that, you be like, nah, this don't look cool. Let me go ahead and stay away from this play. This look like a potential rug. Or you say, you know what? This look like it could be something positive. This look like this thing may run 3, 4 days. Might be able to do a quick 5, 10x in this coin. So high risk, high reward is what the DGM plays are all about. But if you catch one, if you catch you a good one, it could be life changing. It could be life changing gains, man, on everything. That's why you just got to keep throwing that dart. Keep throwing that dart. Yeah, but you know, this is the cycle of the unknown. A lot of people are speculating the direction that the rest of the market is going to go into. A lot of people are speculating what's going to happen end of 2025. That's why a lot of people are saying, you know what, let me just go ahead and extend it. Let me go ahead and extend my predictions to 2026. Let me be on the safe side. Just in case things don't recover, at least I gave myself a few more months. Oh, I did say March 2026. I did say the cycle was going to extend. You know, it's just a tough time right now. It's a tough time. I'm hearing it when I'm doing coaching calls. A lot of people are emotionally tapped out. Concern levels are real high because people are saying, Coach, I done put in all this doggone money. One of my portfolios, I'm at a loss. I shouldn't be at a loss the year after the Bitcoin happened. And absolutely right. But the market is so saturated. There's so many coins out there. You just don't know which coin that you should be in. But if you take typically the safe plays are the top 100. That haven't been the case this cycle. The top 100, some of these coins have not been running well. Sui coin, XRP. What the price of Sui right now? That thing can't even stay above $4. $3.41 for Sui. XLM been performing well, but even it's only 37 cents. Avalanche can't get out of the $28 range. Bitcoin Cash can't stay above 600. Litecoin we've been pumping. Litecoin and Binance Coin been pumping recently. The two of the most unexpected coins. Adera, they've been talking about HBAR. Remember, Adera got a partnership with BlackRock. Where's that partnership at? Where have BlackRock came out and said, you know what? We're linking up with HBAR. I haven't seen that. So a lot of times these just be talking points. These guys be advertising and selling us what it is that they want us to buy. Adera right back down to 21 cents. Tough. And a lot of high hopes and great expectations for HBAR. Chronos coin back down to 19 cents. Down 10% on the week. World Liberty Finance. Now that's a cold play right there, boy. If that ain't one of the biggest jokes, World Liberty Finance. Oh man, these guys are just playing on our home court. This is our home court, cryptocurrency. We've been in this for years. These guys are new. It's like they came and took over our home court. They came and took over our basketball court. Y'all get up out the way. Or you know what? Let me come play with y'all. Let me get y'all this Super Bowl. Y'all don't need that kind of basketball no more. Matter of fact, let me set up these new basketball courts. You ain't got to shoot the ball in the bucket no more. I mean, they just came and changed all the rules, and we still trying to play by the old rules. Oh, let me shoot the ball into the bucket. Let me call a foul. Double dribble. They playing by a whole different set of rules. That's why double dribble ain't double dribble no more. A three-pointer ain't a three-pointer no more. You can't even slam dunk no more. The rules have changed. World Liberty Finance. Trump coin. Melania coin. Cold game. Zcash been doing its thing. Handful of coins. Handful of Pepe coin have not recovered. What? How Pepe coin didn't recover? Not yet. Aster. Aster came, hit the scene. Everybody going crazy over Aster. It's just sad to see how these things play out and how they play on the emotions of the average cryptocurrency investor. Casper coin can't get above 8 cents. 7 cent Casper. Pump fund, number 52. Tough. It's tough. Pudgy Penguins. I was buying that at 1 penny. It's at 3 cents now, so I made some money with Pudgy Penguins. Sky coin, number 62 is Sky coin. What the heck is Sky coin? Trump coin, number 64. How Trump got 2 coins in the top 100? Oh, probably because he's the president. Mass manipulation. Immutable X, Plasma, XPX 6900, 00 is number 73. I've never heard of a coin called 00. There's so many coins in the top 100. It's like they just really made a mockery of our community. KAIA, number 89. NEXO, number 92. Sonic 5, number 94. CFX Conflux, number 100. Cold game. I wouldn't even click on these coins to research them. Man. So, whew, that's tough, man. That's tough. Looking at these top 100 and all these miscellaneous coins just start to pop up out of nowhere. That's called mass manipulation. Well, if you got deep pockets, you got big wallets behind you, you can put your coin in top 100. You can put your coin in the top 100. Let's see who else we got rocking with us tonight. Lakeisha Moore, what is going on, young lady? She said, Coach, we're in overtime right now. We are in overtime. We working hard. Fourth quarter, people are expecting us to go to overtime. It's the fourth quarter. So we still got a little bit more time. We got to pump up a little bit more energy, get these things running, get these altcoins starting to move around. Jerome Powell, come on over here, cut these interest rates, start to see some altcoin ETFs. The fourth quarter can still show up. But Lakeisha Moore said, Coach, you know what? We're probably going to need overtime. The score probably going to be tied at the end of the fourth quarter. They're going to blow the whistle and say, you know what? Y'all got to go to overtime. Y'all thought the game was going to be over at the end of the fourth quarter. Sorry about that. 2026, duke it out. OT. Nobody expected overtime this cycle. Craig Beach saying, a lot of KOLs, I'm glad I followed my own gut. I would have been waiting like an a-hole still. Man, definitely got to be careful. The Truth Trill say, I got 38K to put in for real, for real. I'm doing a study. I messed up 2021. I won't mess up. I learned a lot about how to move money around MetaMask to Coinbase. Very important. Very important. So you never looked into Pandora? Like I told, no, I haven't looked into Pandora. I still didn't. Nope. Antoine, what's going on, man? There's so many coins out there. I know I can't be in them all, and I'm not going to know about them all. So, but I'm just glad that I did take that leap of faith and start to learn how to play that DJing game. Got me some bags up out of there. Woke up one night, heard that knock at the door. DJing. I'm ready. Have my DJing bags ready. I was up out of there. So I'm still waiting to hear that knock at the door. So my altcoins, my regular altcoin portfolio, hear that knock at the door, I'm out. I'm gone. Bags packed. I'm ready. I'm just waiting for the knock. See who else we got rocking and rolling with us. Antoine say, Coach, if me lady coin get a 50x this cycle, I'm retiring. Me lady meme coin. Well, now that I know a little bit more about meme coins, me lady meme coin is probably typical. Like let's take a look. Let me pull it up right now because I've been looking at a lot of meme coins over these past month, and I've been watching these charts, so I understand these coins a lot better than I did before. Let's take a look at me lady meme coin. Wow, $15.6 million market cap. Let's pull this coin up. Take a look at the all-time chart for me lady meme coin. We had great high hopes for me lady meme coin. He said, I need a 500x on me lady. Welcome to the DJing community. Man, I used to be against the DJing community. I say, man, why these guys buying all these high-risk coins? I get it now. I get it now. All right, where's my chart? Where's the, all right, let's take, ooh. You look at the me lady meme coin. Wow. This coin came out 2023. 70392. It ran low 2023. January 2024. We know that was the baby altcoin season. That might have been. If I would have exited March 2024, I had some heavy bags in March 2024. That was my top. March 2024 was the top of my portfolio. But taking a look at January 2024, me lady meme coin, that thing popped up March 2024. That was the all-time high. After that, all we seen was a constant decline in Me Lady Meme Coin. I take a look at a lot of meme coins on Pump Fund, a lot of the meme coins on Moonshot. The charts look exactly like Me Lady Meme Coin. These things start off small. Once they run up, they hit the top. People start taking profits. They crash all the way back down to the low levels. That's exactly what Me Lady Meme Coin has done. Will Me Lady Meme Coin recover? How will Me Lady Meme Coin recover? Where's the liquidity going to come from to pump Me Lady Meme Coin back up? Who's going to be putting more money back in Me Lady Meme Coin? Not me. My bags are already loaded in Me Lady Meme Coin. I took an L. I'm not going to be putting no more money back into Me Lady Meme Coin. Who's going to be putting more liquidity back into Me Lady Meme Coin to run it all the way back up to make new all-time highs? Nobody. Will it make a new all-time high? Probably not, because when it starts to pump up, people's going to be taking profits before it get to the all-time high. So that's why I've been over there kicking their butt on the new coins, these new DGN coins. I'm finding these coins when they are brand new. I'm running them up, and they looking like March 2024. When they get up there at the top, when I think the top is, I'm out of there. I make 5, 10, 12x, and I'm gone. Me Lady Meme Coin probably will not recover. Let me take a look at Turbo Meme Coin. Let's take a look at Turbo Meme Coin. Turbo Meme, let's see, Me Lady Meme Coin market cap, $15 million market cap. Let's let me see what the height was at the heights. What was the market cap during March 2024? Market cap got up to $250 million market cap. Now the market cap 15 million. That thing done. It's done. Let's take a look at Turbo Coin. Now this is harsh reality. This is sad. Harsh reality. Nobody want to hear this. Nobody wants to hear this. And this is what a lot of the YouTubers not going to tell you, because they don't want you to not watch their videos. If you telling them the real, they're not going to watch your videos. If you telling them what they want to hear, they'll keep clicking. I could say, oh, Turbo's going to the moon. Me Lady Meme Coin's going to the moon. But I ain't going to lie to you like that. I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to be honest with you. Hopefully it goes to the moon. I still got skin in the game in Turbo Meme Coin. I still got skin in the game in Me Lady Meme Coin. But from what I've been learning most recently with these meme coins, taking a look at Turbo Coin. Let's take a look at Turbo Coin. Take a look at the market cap. Turbo Coin, April 2024, $36 million market cap. Ran up. May 2024, $500 million market cap. Awesome. That's more than a 10x. 2024 came back down. We hit the top. October 2024 hit about $1 billion market cap. Hit about $1 billion market cap. So that is huge gains from May 2024 April 2024 to October 2024. Huge gains. Talk about 30, 40x, maybe something like that. Yeah. Here, let's see. What the heck is this? Why was that thing? I need a new playlist. All right, so that was the top. October 2024. We know we had all the hype from getting listed on Coinbase. We thought once Turbo Coin got listed on Coinbase, it got listed on Binance. It had all the listings. We thought it was going to pump, go to the moon. That did not happen. What did Turbo Coin do? Boom. This thing went down April 2025, $100 million market cap. This thing got wiped the heck out. Will Turbo Coin recover? It's going to be hard for Turbo Coin to recover, but can it? It can. It's on Coinbase. The community of Turbo Coin is still strong, so Turbo Coin got a better chance than Me Lady Meme Coin to recover and to pump. But Going off of how these meme coins run, once these things top and they start to buckle, it is hard for these things to recover. Let's see what price. We think Turbo Coin got to a penny and a half. In order for Turbo Coin to get back to a penny and a half, we got to do a 5x. Can Turbo Coin do a 5x from where it's at right now? It's possible, but like I say, a lot of people are going to be taking profits early. People are not going to be holding like they did last cycle. Last cycle, people were holding to do 10x, 12x, 15x. People got crypto fatigue right now. People going to do a 3x. They gonna say, I'm selling. I'm tapping out. That's liquidity leaving that coin. Once the liquidity leave that coin, the price going to go down. Last cycle, we saw the price continue to go up because people was holding. Not only was people holding, there were new investors coming in to buy, to continue to pump the price up. Not only was new investors buying, the current investors were continuing to buy into that coin, beefing up their position, expecting to continue to go to the moon. This cycle is different. It's not going to play out like that, unfortunately. Let's see who else we got rocking and rolling with us right now. Now that I done poo-pooed on y'all and I done gave y'all a doggone heart attack, telling y'all coins not going to run up. Craig B say, damn, coach came on here tonight to break hearts, see? But like I say, when you got some YouTubers, they going to tell you what you want to hear. I could have came on here and said everything's getting ready to go to the moon. We're getting ready to do 1,000x. Hopefully, because I got skin in the game in this thing too. I still want to do a 15x, 20x and all that, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. He said, y'all done speaking bad over money. Y'all will see. It's about reading charts. Most can't. He speaks the truth. D Stans, what's going on, my man? He say, what's up, coach? Sound like you about to tap. No, I'm not tapping out, man. I'm in this thing for the entire cycle. The cycle's not over for me until December. And then if I need to give it another month to January, I'm still in it. But like I say, I've been kicking their butt with these DJing plays, man. So I done already had my bull run. I done made a lot of money with these DJing plays over the past 4-5 weeks. So still got my bags packed in the traditional plays. Still waiting on altcoin season to develop and take its rightful place. Hoping everything plays out. Hoping Turbo Coin does get to 10 cent, like I talked about earlier in the year. Get back to the all-time high. That'll be 5x. That'll be beautiful. But every time I open up my Turbo portfolio, it's still at the same price. The thing ain't moving. I said, damn, I could have took that money and placed it somewhere else and probably done did a 2-3x by then. But it'd be my luck. As soon as I move my money, that thing run up. So that's the fear that I have. Moving things around, overselling, not being patient enough. Then when I do make a move, boom, that'll be the time that coin run up. They say, why Turbo Coin going up? Because I sold it. If you want a coin to go up, just tell me I'll sell it. If I sell it, it's going to go up. See who else we got rocking and rolling with us tonight. He said, I can't be listening to negative talk. That's why I told. That's why I told y'all about TikTok, but it's okay. Let me get this money y'all sell. No, ain't nobody selling. We're not selling. So she said, all eyes on me. Cornell Richardson, what is going on, young man? Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Stock Holiday Show. If this is your first time rocking with your boy Stock Holiday, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, tap in with us every Thursday. We go live, one of the best cryptocurrency communities in the world. My man Cornell is saying, these are the things we need to hear. Shouts out to Coach for not leading us astray. I mean, you got to keep it real, even if the real and the truth hurts. Sometimes the truth hurts, but you need to know what the alternatives are. You need to hear both sides. It's not just all peaches and cream. You need to hear what the other side sounds like. Let's see who else we got rocking and rolling. Tough Gang say, I need a DJ and play. Man, we got into a cold DJ and play earlier today. We're gonna let it play out and see how it run. Um, One of the young men over there in the Patreon, he said, "Have y'all seen this play?" I said, "No, I ain't seen it." He said, "Man, the dude just dropped a play about 3 4 days ago. He got like 3 million subscribers, huge social media following. Man, that coin was running." I said, "Man, let me get some skin in the game." Ran that thing up. I made about $400 500 within 2 hours. I still got my money. I didn't take no profits. I probably should have took some profits, but that's the give and take when you are in these coins. You just don't know where. I'm not going to overstay my welcome. Typically, what I've been noticing also, I've been noticing a lot of these DJing coins at nighttime and the evening time, they run up. If you let these things stay overnight, a lot of times in the middle of the night, them things tank. Middle of the night, it's like people wake up in the middle of the night and just start taking profits. You see the price, everybody's selling. You're like, what the hell is going on? But then when people wake up, that's when the recovery happened. But also when people wake up, people see the sell-off from the overnight. They's like, damn, let me sell mine too. Let me sell mine too. Then after a while, it'll stabilize. People will start recovering. Then the price will go back up. I mean, these are some of the patterns that I've been paying attention to. So I'm not a DJing expert by any means. I'm still learning. But with the patterns and the charts, you will learn how to navigate with these DJing plays as well. Hayden Myers said, "Can you sell your spell so I can run, please?" Man, let's take a look at spell token. Let's take a look at spell because we talked about Turbo. We talked about Me Lady Meme Coin. How when those things really lose the liquidity, when the liquidity gets sucked out of some of these plays, regardless where it came from, if it was manipulation or if it was just community sell-off, hard for that thing to come back. We've seen it clear as day with Spell Token. Spell Token has been a hard road for recovery. Still at $73 million market cap. The pump in 2021 for Spell Token, will we ever see that again? 3.5 cents? Yeah. Almost $2 billion market cap. We'd be lucky to see January 2025 top, which is about $300 million market cap. Currently with $73 million market cap. If you get back to $300 million market cap, you're talking about a 4x. You'd be lucky to see a 3 to 4x with Spell Token. We'll take it. At this point, people are saying, you know what? Double my portfolio and I'm cool. This cryptocurrency, I've never heard people say that. I've been hearing a lot of people say, just double my portfolio. If I do a 2x, I'm cool. Last cycle, people wasn't saying that. You want to do a 2x, you go in the stock market and do a 2x. Cryptocurrency, we've been used to doing the 7x, 12x, 30x, 50x. That's where the 100x came from. People do 100x in crypto. People saying they cool with doing a 2. Let me just double my money. Let me do a 2x. How far have we come with cryptocurrency? Things have really changed with cryptocurrency. But looking at Spell Token, that thing spiked up all the way high, top of 2021, have not recovered since. Like a lot of these meme coins we see, them things run up. When they come back down, things don't recover. Where's the liquidity going to come from? Who's going to pump the money back into Spell Token? Who's going to buy Spell Token? Where's the Spell Token community at? Spell Token is already listed on all the platforms. What else does Spell Token need to pump? It needs the liquidity. It needs the community. It needs the money to flow back in. But who is going to break bread, take their dry powder, and pump it into Spell Token? Is the question you have to ask yourself. So, hate to rain on y'all parade. Hopefully Spell Token does a 40x, 35x, 30x. If we do a 3x in spell token, I'll be okay. Horrible. Horrible. See who else we got rocking and rolling with us. D Stan said, hey, coach, have you heard about Epic Chain? I have not. Sell your spell token so it can run, please. If the price is right, I'll sell it. You want me to sell it? Hey, that'd be a crazy experiment, huh? Let me sell my spell token, and then over a week, let's see what it do. Should I do that? Should I sell my spell token and see how that play out? See if that's really a thing. If I sell, will that cause something to pump? How y'all call me, coach, sell this play. Coach, sell your Casper. Coach, sell your Ethereum. Operation Shutdown, what is going on, man? He say, thanks for helping us through this crazy market, man. This is tough. Nobody want to talk about cryptocurrency. Your family don't want to talk about cryptocurrency. Your friends don't want to talk about cryptocurrency. That's why we come here as a cryptocurrency community, so we can get it off our chest. We got to be able to talk about it. The good, bad, and the indifferent, you have to be able to express. You got to be able to get it out. If it's something positive, you want to be able to express it. We hit a Bitcoin all-time high. I need to be able to express it. I want to celebrate it. Altcoin season not going the way that we expected. I need to get that off my chest. I need to talk about it. I need to get it out. I can't continue to hold it in. So every Thursday we go live as a cryptocurrency community. We talk about it. Good, bad, and indifferent. But we do have a chance to release it, express ourselves, so forth and so on. So Cornell Richardson, he said, I'm here every week, coach. Okay. I was the one at Mario's house when you were on the phone. Mario, what's going on? My man Mario. Tell Mario I said what's happening. I gotta update my my tech. You know, Mario's the technician, man. Whenever I need some tech done with my services, call Mario. Mario, hook me up, man. Mario, what's the program code? How I get up in here? How I get up in that? Mario, bad brother. Shouts out to Mario, my brother in Southern California. Shouts out to brother Richardson. Ricky Romero say, when do you think we will pump again? Well, you know, we still got the altcoin ETFs, which is really a real thing. Going to be approved. I believe there are going to be several altcoin ETFs going to be approved in the month of October. I believe XRP is going to be one of the altcoin ETFs that get approved. Everybody's waiting on that. We really need the XRP ETF to get approved. And we also have the Cardano ETF that is scheduled for October. Those two ETFs get approved. Then towards the end of this month, we got Jerome Powell, the FOMC, get the interest rate cuts. That really could spike the pump because we're still in Q4. Don't underestimate Q4. Don't underestimate the year after the Bitcoin happened. The patterns, the cycles, these are some of the things that we have been standing on. These is where our projections come from. What happened in the last cycle? What happened the cycle before that? Based on that, we plan and schedule out our vision boards. Q4 is one of the main and bullish periods in cryptocurrency. Whether it's any Q4, all of the Q4s have always proven to be one of the most bullish points in cryptocurrency. Especially the year after the Bitcoin happened, that Q4, that is where life-changing gains happen. That is where parabolic pumps happen. You talk about coins like Turbo can run. It wouldn't surprise me to see Turbo get to 10 cents. Even though Turbo's looking dead right now, a lot of them coins are looking like they're wiped out. Wouldn't surprise me to see Q4, the year after the Bitcoin happened, things really start to go parabolic. Things really start to pump. We still got a chance. in cryptocurrency, when people think they know exactly what's going to happen, like we say, you know what, all things are tapped out. The market sucks right now. This is horrible. This is one of the worst bull markets we've ever seen. As soon as you think you know what the heck is going on, just like that, the market will start to run up. Money will start to get printed. Portfolios will start to explode. My prediction for the global cryptocurrency market cap is still $8 trillion. The top that we hit last week was what did we hit? $4.3 trillion market cap. Can we get to $8 trillion market cap by the end of this year? Yes, we can. We know Bitcoin can explode at any particular point in time. Like my man Antoine said, 8 to 10 trillion. I'm using this lower level, 8 trillion. Can it go to $10 trillion market cap? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. But if we get to $8 trillion market cap, your portfolio is going to thank you. You're going to be walking around in a good mood. You're going to be saying, damn, coach didn't know what he was talking about that night. Coach had me scared. But, Q4, things can really explode, things can really pan out, and things can really start to fly through the roof. November, very bullish. December, we know December is extremely bullish. And we got another FOMC meeting where we should have more interest rates being cut in December, right along with the traditional Santa Claus rally. So I'm locked, I'm loaded, I'm not selling nothing, I'm holding. He said, Coach, sell your spell token so it can run. Nope, not selling nothing. I am holding on to my portfolios. But one of the things I'm doing different, I'm taking a little bit of dry powder and I'm playing over there with some of these DJing coins. Buying these coins while they're babies, while they're brand new. Run these things up. Even if it's just a 5, 6X. Like I say, today I got into a new coin, made $500 in a couple hours. No telling how much it's at right now. It could be negative or it could be up $2,000. But that's why it's called a DJing coin. High risk, high reward. You find the right one, you'll be like, whew, I found a couple of them past couple of weeks. Oh, life-changing. Life-changing games. You find the right doggone coin? Mm-hmm. One of my DJing portfolios got so much money in it, I'm trying to figure out how to transfer it out. Thousands and thousands of dollars over there because I hit them real good with 2 plays. I'm like, man, how can I transfer this money from these apps to my bank account? But I want to transfer it slow because I don't want to send a whole big old bag at one time and my bank be looking at me like, bro, where you getting this money from? You ain't never had money like this in your account. What are you doing? So I'm sending $2,500 at a time, $1,200 at a time. I got to bird feed the funds from my DJing account to my bank account because I wanted to go to my bank account. I don't want it to stay on the platform. Who knows what could happen with that platform? But if I get it over there safely to my bank, I'm cool. So it's been going slowly. I'll do a transaction, $2,500. It takes like 3 days for it to appear in my bank. I'm like, damn, why is it taking so long? Cryptocurrency supposed to be lightning speed. What's going on? It ain't lightning speed. It shouldn't take that fast for my funds to get transferred over there to my bank. Nevertheless, the funds are getting transferred over there without a problem. Yeah, they're charging me some fees, but I'm cool with the fees because I'm in so much profit. Take your $100, take your $50, whatever it is, because I'll kick their butt in a couple of them plays. So just some exciting times right now. Q4, always the year after the Bitcoin halving, Q4 is where life-changing games are made. One way or another, people have the opportunity to make life-changing gains. If you're in the cryptocurrency community, you listen to the various ways to level up, listen to the various ways to strategically place your money, you will do well. We talked about the appetizers, the DJing players or the appetizers. Before the main dish come, the main dish is altcoin season. The main dish is XRP. The main dish is Ethereum, Solana, Sui. That's the main dish. But before the main dish comes, sometimes you want a little bit of appetizer. Let me get a little garlic bread and a little Caesar salad as my appetizer. Sometimes you get so full off the bread and the salad, like, you know what? I don't even want the doggone. You don't even eat a lot of your main dish, and that's how, man, things can occur if you get into the right play. Let's see who else we got rocking and rolling with us tonight on the Thursday Night Live Stock Holiday Show. Antoine say, Coach, did you see the hype off BNB coin? Yep, definitely seen the BNB coin over the past few weeks. Been running BNB coin. The top of the last cycle, I think, was about $650. Currently, right now, we're $1,252. So it has doubled. The top of the last cycle for Bitcoin was $69,000. Currently, right now, Bitcoin is $121,000. Almost double. If you get to 140, that'll be a double. So not too bad. Binance Coin is doing its thing. CZ is a character. He is the mass manipulator #1. That's why they had put that boy in jail, made him do 3-4 months last year, finding for some billions of dollars. So CZ got it out for the people. They was laughing at him when he had to go lay down, put him behind bars. But hey, now he's out. He's making boatloads of money. Let's see who else we got rocking and rolling. The shy one said, I'm late, but I'm here, Coach. Hey, it's better late than never. So make sure you hit that like button. If you walked into class late, still hit that like button. Still take your shoes off and still find you a spot where you can get comfortable. The Truth Trill say Bitcoin will be $4 trillion by itself, right under gold. When do you predict a $4 trillion market cap for Bitcoin? Currently, right now, we're at 2.4 trillion. Not far. We're not far away from $4 trillion market cap, which will be right up there with gold. Ricky Romero say, look at XPL, Coach, at a discount right now. He said, but people usually sell hard in December because of the holiday. I always remember December's pumping. Like last December ran up all the way through January. So December typically pumps very. XPO, let's take a look at XPO. So many new plays, so many new coins. What are these boosted plays? Trading crypto, BNB holder, a lot of Chinese coins. Uh-oh, my battery is dying. Doggone it. Got 15% battery. XPL, right? XPL. Plasma. Where the heck Plasma come from? How Plasma get to the top 100? Plasma is at $1.3 billion market cap. It is currently the number 69th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world. Plasma is a brand new coin, came out September 2025, came out last month. How you come out a few weeks ago and you already in the top 100? If you got the right amount of money, you can do that. Plasma obviously has some big dollars behind it, and they ran this thing up. This thing was all the way down to 74 cents when it came out September 25th. They ran this thing up from 75 cents all the way to $2. That's not bad. 75 cents to $2 in about 1 week. Now it's right back down to 75 cents. Okay, so it's right back down to the level that it started at. So that's why he said it's at a discount. Okay. But the market cap is already so heavy, $1.3 billion market cap. And what is Plasma? What blockchain is it on? Let's see. I'm gonna have to take a look at it and see what the heck. I don't know anything about It's like I said, it's a brand new coin. Plasma Fliptron. It's a DeFi. Da 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 da. Definitely interesting though, but a lot of these coins are very heavily manipulated. If you got the right price, Coin Market Cap, Coinbase, these guys will allow you to get in there and get a great position, make a whole bunch of money, and then you're done. These are investments for people, man. These guys have learned how to use cryptocurrency to make money. The rich get rich. The rich have been getting rich as always. Nothing new. But XPL, nothing exciting about XPL. It's tanking. It's beat down from the top where it was about a week ago. Let's see, over the past week, over the past 7 days, this thing's down 20%. Over the past 12 days, over the past week, is down 20%. No, I wouldn't mess with nothing like this. But, that's that's a DGen play. That's just a DGen play with a large market cap. What cryptocurrency coin is not a DGen play? I mean, they talk about real use case, real world assets. I always ask people, where are you using these cryptocurrency coins at in your life? When you're going to work, which coins are you using? When you're taking your kids to daycare, to school, which cryptocurrency coins are you using in real life that got a use case? When you go into the gas station, when you are going to a sports event, some sports arenas may accept Bitcoin now, but which ones accept SUI? Which ones accept XRP? Which ones accept any real world asset coins that are listed? Are all these coins just called real world assets so they can manipulate us into thinking that these things are the real thing? These coins are different from these other coins. Let's see who else we got rocking and rolling with us so I don't scare y'all too much with my theories. He said BTC will be 4 trillion. Okay, who else we got? People, XCL has been the talk of the town. XCL, okay. Let's see what XCL. I see people talking about plasma. Let's see what XCL has done recently. XCL. Well, like I say, these coins, you want to get into these coins before they tank. You want to get into them while they low, and you want to run the wave up. He said, so what about these stimulus checks? They did. Ooh, look at XCL. Ooh. This the what the heck I'm talking about. I need a XCL. Over the past week, XCL is up 220%. The price of XCL is 0.018, almost 2 cents. And a week ago, it was a half a penny. Damn. The market cap is not verified. See how long this coin has. Oh, this is a brand new coin. This coin just came out October 7th. Okay. So it's ran up. How long will it continue to run up? Or will it go from 2 cents? It hit 2 cents earlier today. Will it go back down to 0.005? Will people FOMO in and buy at the top, then the price come back down? Everybody lose their money? Liquidity gets sucked out? People who got in early, let it get all the way up to 2 cents and say, you know what, let's go ahead and snatch our money off. As they snatch their money off, everybody else trying to snatch and grab their money. Liquidity leaves the play. Will it recover? Will it go down? I never like to buy at the top. That's why I don't buy at the top. If I could catch it early, while it's low, cool. I'll run it up. I'll be one of the ones selling at the top, not one of the ones buying at the top. I do not want to be exit liquidity. There will always be folks who will be exit liquidity. Gotta be. In cryptocurrency, any investing, there are winners and there are losers. If you're buying at the top, typically you're a loser. You're exit liquidity. Be careful where you're buying at. Be careful FOMOing into anything. The name of the game is buy low, sell high, not buy high. Come on now. You buy high, then you see the price dip, and then you panic sell. You sell low, taking L's. We're not in cryptocurrency to take losses. Sorry about that. But XCL, hopefully it continue to run. Hopefully it continue to pump. It's only been around for 1 week and it has already done magical things. I will be taking a look at XCL. Look like it is on MEXC. Now know a little bit more about these exchanges and what the requirements are to get listed on these exchanges, because I was going through all that stuff when I was dealing with the altcoin. So I learned a whole bunch about how to get a coin to do this, how to get a coin to this platform, what's the requirements, who you got to pay, how much they're asking. It is all about the dollar. If you got the right money behind you, you can get your coins to do some strange things. See what else we got rocking and rolling with us before I get up out of here, before my phone tap out. David Schickman, what is going on, my man? Welcome to the Thursday Night Live Show. If this is your first time, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tap in with us every Thursday night. David Schickman say, Jasmy, time is money, and Jasmy we trust. The Jasmy community is very strong. How long will the Jasmy community stick around? XRP Army is very strong. These guys have already shown that they're going to stick around forever. That's probably the strongest community around. These guys have been hodling for years. Latonia Williams said, hey, coach, what's your thoughts on Edge Definitive? Do you think it will run again? Oof. Whenever I hear run again, it's hard for coins to run twice. It is hard for coins to run twice. Edge Definitive. I've never heard of it, but let's take a look at it. Okay. Edge Definitive. I see it right here. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what Edge Definitive has done that that Latoya is interested in. All right. Taking a look at this coin. This coin is currently the number 559th largest cryptocurrency coin in the world, sitting today at 26 cents. Take a look at this coin over the past 7 days. This coin is down 25%. Nasty. Oof. On the day, this coin is down 8%. On a month, this coin's down 25%. So let's see what's been going on with this coin and see if we can try to get some understanding of what this coin has been through. This is a brand new coin also, like we have been talking about. A lot of the brand new coins, they come out, you catch them while they low, you run these doggone things up, you try to sell where you think where the top is. Because once they start coming down, it's hard for these coins to recover. This coin came out April 2025 at 6 cents. April all the way ran up to August 2025. That was the top, 75, 80 cents. So you're talking about 5 cents to 80 cents. What is that? A 10, 20, not a 20. That's about a 15x. That's about a 15x is excellent. From April all the way to August, that's great. That's a great move. The coin ran all the way up to, what is that? About 75, 80 cents. Now we're looking at 26 cents. From August to October, this thing have just been gradually declining. Over there in the DJing world, I'm looking at coins like this all day, every day. These coins run up. Once these coins get to the top, all it takes is one person to sell a baby bag. Because when the coin run up, so many holders are holding thousands and thousands of dollars worth of this particular coin. They say, you know what? I got $2.3 million. I got $900,000 worth of this coin. Let me go ahead and sell some. They may sell $40,000. Boom. That's all it takes. Somebody see a $40,000 sale. Boom. That's it. Somebody gets scared. Somebody else gonna sell some. Then people gonna see the discount. Let me buy the dip. They're gonna run it back up, buy the dip. And then the next person gonna say, well, damn, such and such took 40,000. Let me take me a piece too. Boom, he take 35. After that, it's just a trickle down. Everybody's taking profit. And before you know it, you're right back here with definitive edge at 26 cents. Then you got to ask yourself, who's going to buy back into definitive edge? Who got the courage to buy back into this play? Who going to buy in at 26 cents? And will it run back up to the 80 cent or what was that, 75, 80 cent level? I mean, those are just some of the questions you have to ask yourself. Once these coins run up and once they start to come down, it's rare you see them things recover, especially this cycle, because so many people have crypto fatigue. So many people are saying, you know what? Even people in definitive edge, those who didn't sell, they said, damn, I should have sold at the top. Now I'm holding. I got to wait for this thing to recover a little bit. This thing get back to 35 cents. Guess what people with the large bags are going to do? I'm getting out now. Let me go ahead and sell. I wish I would have sold at 70. Wish I would have sold at 60. But now that it's 35, 40 cents, I'm cool. Let me go ahead and sell my bag. Boom, they sell a big bag. The price going to go right back down to 26 cents, right back down to 20 cents. Cryptocurrency is different this cycle. I've been learning a lot over there with them DJing plays. But that's just my opinion. Hopefully, definitive edge do 100x. But based on what's been happening this cycle, see what else we got rocking and rolling. My man Roland Curtis from Vermont Avenue say, Coach, is there any hope for ACH? Let's take a look, man. There's a lot of coins out there. The community is real strong. These coins been around for a while. I still got skin in the game in Alchemy Pay on my Coinbase wallet. My Coinbase wallet been going from $14,000, $15,000, $16,000. Then it dipped back down to 14,000. I said, you know what? I want to at least get $60,000 out of my Coinbase wallet. It don't seem like my Coinbase portfolio don't seem like it's going to happen. But I always keep in mind, this is Q4. If we get that 4-week window, that $15,000 in my Coinbase portfolio can be $60,000. So got to always keep hope alive and got to always understand that this is cryptocurrency, very volatile. At any particular time, it could go boom to the upward direction and boom to the downward direction. We are in that period where we are expecting the boom in the upward direction. It can happen. Looking at Alchemy Pay, the charts are looking, they're like all over the place. Can't get any stability up under itself. Just like one of the other coins we looked at earlier, this thing topped in 2021 at about 11, 12 cents. But now it's not even 2 cents. Will this thing recover? Will it make a new all-time high and get past 12 cents? It's not even at 2 cents right now. Do you think it'll do a 6x in the next couple of months? Definitely possible. But like I mentioned with Latoya's coin, Definitive Edge, once this coin start to run up, even me, once Alchemy Pay start to run up and I see Alchemy Pay do like a 3x, I'm out of there. Who else is going to be thinking just like me and going to be out of there, not going to be waiting for this coin to do a 5x? Once this coin hit a certain level, exit liquidity, people are going to start exiting. Price is going to come back down as we exit. It's not going to get a chance to do a 6x, 10x. Because once it starts to run, people are going to be taking profits. As the profits get taken, the prices gets lowered. So this cycle is different. People are playing by a whole different set of rules this cycle. Nobody's holding. Nobody's got diamond hands. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about diamond hands this cycle. People ready to get up out of there. People ready to exit. I've been hearing more people say, you know what? After this cycle, I'm done with crypto. They say, let me make my little money and I'm out. Crypto ain't got to worry about me no more. That's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been hearing. Ricky Romero say, what about Avantis? That's one of the new coins also. I could talk about it. I think my phone's getting ready to die because my microphone is plugged into where my phone charger needs to go. So I'm limited right now. Mr. Roland Curtis say, this cycle, have you seen a coin run better than you saw with your beloved AROZ network? I had barely found your channel and you were talking about AIOZ. So I just watched and I watched AIOZ run from 1 penny to $1. I knocked it out the park with AIOZ Network. Found that coin at 1 penny, ran that thing all the way up over $1. Did 100x. First coin I did 100x in ever. After that, I came right back with Pendle, buying Pendle 4 cents, 5 cents. Pendle still over $4 right now. 100x. Pendle got to like $6. Kicked they butt. That's where a lot of my gains came from, those two plays. Had it not been for those two plays, I'd be upset like a lot of the other people in the cryptocurrency community. Upset, lackluster performance, but based on those two plays, my portfolios were able to elevate. I was able to make a decent amount of money. Then, most recently, knocked it out the park with the DJing plays. I think that has been the highlight of this cycle for me. These DJing plays over the past 5 weeks made a lot of profits. Made a lot of profit. You know, it feel good to hit it out the park. And I still got my bags positioned and set up. I got my crypto.com wallet. I got my Uphold wallet. I got my Coinbase portfolio. I got crypto on my Robinhood portfolio. What else I got? I mean, I got crypto all over. I'm just waiting for Q4 to really take its rightful place, waiting for altcoin season to take its rightful place. And December, ready to get exit. If I see something pump in October, I'm gonna be ready to exit. If I see something pump in November, I'm gonna be ready to take profits. Taking profits in stages because we've been seeing these prices, these markets pump up, and then a couple of weeks they come down. You're like, damn, I should have got out a couple of weeks ago. Oh, it's gonna recover. Taking a while for it to recover, but we still only at the beginning of Q4, so things will develop. I think things will start to pump and run up. It's just a gruesome process, man. This have been a tough journey for sure. Like I said, had I not knocked it out the park with the recent DJing plays, had I not knocked it out the park with AIOZ Network and Pendle, you talking about upset? All the sacrifices I've been making over the past 3 years, not taking a vacation here, not buying a new car there. Man, just sacrificing all my extra funds, dollar cost averaging in, buying the dips, trusting the 4-year cycle, waiting on Q4 2025. Been buying this stuff since 2023, since 2022, waiting for the Bitcoin halving of 2024. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a long 2 or 3 years. Bitcoin halving of 2024. I'm like, oh, we already here. I'm like, okay, we getting ready. We getting ready to make life-changing gains. Can't wait till the year after the Bitcoin halving. Guess where we're at now? We're at the year after the Bitcoin halving. It is not like I was expecting. I was expecting to be close to, I don't think I could say it on YouTube. I was expecting to be close to having a certain level of wealth right now. At this particular point in time, I was expected to have a certain level of wealth. Hasn't happened yet. Still got a chance because this is just the beginning of Q4. We got November, we got December, still got the rest of October to play out. You give me a 2-3 window, I think my portfolios could really do something special. Think I missed some good plays. Need some of these plays to wake up though. A lot of these plays have been sleep. Tired of all these sleeping beauty plays. I need some exciting plays. I need some of these plays with some energy. That's going to start to pump. That's going to start to run. I wake up, look at my portfolio. I'm like, damn, that thing up 80%. This coin up 35%. I need to see that. That's what I'm waiting on. So only time will tell. Patience is definitely required. We've been patient for this long. We could be a little bit more patient. I can. You know, everybody's different. Like I say, everybody is their own CEO of their own portfolio. Everybody move around different. Everybody's structure base is different. Everybody's risk tolerance is different also. He said that's very, very true. Nobody says diamond hands no more. Nobody playing around with crypto. Nobody talking about hodling. Nobody even say hodl. Nobody say hold it on for dear life. Last cycle, folks was holding on for dear life. You talk about diamond hands, folks really was having diamond hands. They say, you know what, I ain't selling. I'm like, you ain't gonna sell? How you gonna make profits? Tough, very tough. But this cycle, everybody understand a little bit more than they understood last cycle. A lot of folks got wrecked last cycle. A lot of folks gonna get wrecked this cycle. Every cycle, a lot of folks get wrecked. Every cycle, a lot of folks make life-changing gains. Same thing's gonna happen this cycle. There's gonna be a lot of folks that's gonna hit it out the park. There's gonna be a lot of folks that's gonna crash out. A lot of folks that's gonna buy at the top. Oh, I see this coin is already run. This coin already did a 16x. This coin already did an 8x. You about to buy at the top? I get it. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. Then retail investors. Where are retail investors at? Retail investors are not coming into the market this year. This cycle, we are not getting this year. We're not getting the influx from retail investors. That's a thing of the past, maybe. That's one of the things that have changed also. Typically, they keep saying, oh, when the Coinbase app is going to start getting downloaded, when Coinbase apps start trending, when that's going to happen, 2026? Oh, when Google, when they start searching crypto, when they start searching Bitcoin, when that's going to happen? Bitcoin's too high for the average person. 120, over 100,000 people like, man, I can't get into crypto. I can't buy no Bitcoin. They're not, but they don't understand you can buy a little piece, but they don't want to deal with it. They like, oh, I don't know, I already missed it. I wish I would have got in at 30,000. Wish I would have got in at 15,000. I didn't. I'm not about to look at Bitcoin. I'm not about to download Coinbase. I'm not about to play with cryptocurrency. Different this year. Different this cycle. Retail investors are saying, I'm not messing with y'all. I'm not about to download the Coinbase wallet. I already got Robinhood. I could buy crypto on Robinhood. Why I need to download Coinbase? I already got Webull. I could buy crypto on Webull. Why I need the Coinbase wallet? Things are changing. Things have changed. A lot of things that we got accustomed to last cycle. I'm gonna flip the script. Currently, right now, Bitcoin $121,423. Ethereum $4,366, and XRP is below $3 at $2.82. Solana $222. We did see Solana do amazing things a few days ago. Got to almost $250, I think it was. Right back down. It's like we can't seem to hold the ground. As soon as we see a pump, boom, we get brought right back down. As soon as we see XRP get a little comfortable above $3, boom, it's right back down under $3. I'm like, what? What is this? Why is this? Why can't we get any stability in these altcoins? Bitcoin seems to have its stability. Bitcoin will go to $124,000, make a new all-time high. Then it'll come back down to 109 and it'll recover. Some of these other coins don't seem to be having the same recovery. My man Cornell Richardson saying, that was me. Didn't know about buying a small portion. I got started because I had 10 sitting in my cash app forever. I started with a $10 investment in Bitcoin, and the rest is history. Yeah, that's, but that's how you learn. That's how you learn. A lot of people just don't get into the cryptocurrency space to even learn. So a lot of time they are just going off of what they don't know and say, it's just not for me. I'm not going to be one of the ones that make no money in crypto. I'm not about to play around in crypto. I heard too many horror stories. Crypto's a scam, XYZ. So a lot of people got a bad taste in their mouth. Also, they feeling like they missed the boat. Probably a little upset, like, damn, I wish I could have bought it when it was 30,000. Somebody was telling me about Bitcoin when it was 22,000. Now it's over 100. Oh, I done missed the boat. I done blew it. Oh, well, let me continue to work my 9 to 5 and continue to live my best life without crypto, without Bitcoin. So definitely, a lot of people just don't know that you can buy a portion, a piece of Satoshi. David 81 say, yeah, market makers. Yeah, the market makers are very involved in this cycle. These guys got their finger on the post for sure. He said, if I join your Patreon, do you let your followers know what you're buying, what you're selling? Yeah, I do. Talk about some of the plays that I'm buying, especially the new DJing plays. But as far as the other plays, my bags are already packed. But there is a section over there in the Patreon to where you can have a one-on-one discussion with me. We could talk about your portfolio. A lot of people come over there to the Patreon, and we talk about getting set up. We talk about getting portfolios established, how portfolios should be built, what type of things you should be looking for. We talk about the what's, the whys, so you can learn some of the things, some of the reasons why we are doing what it is that we're doing. It's easy for somebody to tell you to do something, but when they explain it, that's a whole different thing. I want people to take the game. I want people to go fishing themselves. Like I tell people in my circle, like, yeah, hey, I don't want to keep bringing you the fish. I want you to get out there and bait your own hook. I want you to learn how to cast this pole yourself. I want you to know how it feels when you get a bite. And when that thing start biting on that bait, I want you to know how to snatch that pole back and pull that big old thing out that water, you know? So, like I said, I'm the coach. I could call the play, but I can't get in the game and run the ball for you. You got to be the one to suit up. You got to put the helmet on. You got to put the knee pads on. You got to get out there and run the play. I'm just the coach. I could call the play. Let's see who else we got rocking and rolling with a big time player. What is going on, mate? He say, which tier of the Patreon do you recommend? It's based upon you, whichever one. I got one tier to where we do coaching calls. We exchange phone numbers. We chop it up, have some one-on-ones, heart-to-hearts. You got the one tier. We got the direct message room. You could direct message me, chat with me, ask me anything. So it's a few different tiers. All the details are listed. You click the link down below in the Patreon, and so you'll see which tier that can best suit you as far as what it is that you think that you are needing right now. Big time player, what's going on, my man? He say, even with the most crypto bullish administration in history, I thought we'd be rocking and rolling by now. Things are definitely not the same, coach. You're absolutely right. That is one of the main reasons we voted these guys in. We voted these guys in because they were pro cryptocurrency. We say, you know what, if we get these guys in here, we're going to go to the moon. We had Gary Gensler in here, and we had a nice altcoin season. And we said, imagine if Gary Gensler is no longer around. Imagine how altcoin season is going to look. That boy said, I'm firing Gary Gensler on day one. He got Gary Gensler up out of here, and boom. Where did the money go? Money went to him and his crew. Bamboozled us. Day one. Trump coin. What? Right after that, Melania coin. What? Where you think a lot of the liquidity went to? Got sucked right out of the entire, that came out of the cryptocurrency market. That came from cryptocurrency investors. That didn't come from miscellaneous people. He took that right out of our mouths. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not going to slice it no other kind of way. I voted for him because this doggone cryptocurrency stuff. David Sachs, he put David Sachs in place. Oh, we got a crypto czar. AIs, we ain't seen or heard from David Sachs. David Sachs should have already came out and laid down stipulations. defined and declared what a cryptocurrency is. All these doggone DGen plays shouldn't be cryptocurrency. People are taking advantage of cryptocurrency investors. Pump and dumps. You creating a coin and in 60 minutes, the coin go back down to zero. That should not be allowed. That's running a lot of people away from crypto. It's taking a lot of money out of the cryptocurrency market. That's why you see a lot of coins not able to recover. Jasmy coins not able to recover. Turbo coins not able to recover. Spell token not able to recover. The liquidity is no longer there. The trust is no longer there. David Sachs, the crypto czar, was supposed to give us some comfort. Didn't happen. Let us down. Let us down, in my opinion. Let's see who else we got rocking. Bugatti say, yo, coach, is it true ZBet Network getting listed on Kraken? Even if it do get listed on Kraken, that's not a major thing. When I was doing research on the altcoin, trying to get it listed on various cryptocurrency exchanges, that don't mean nothing. Getting listed on Kraken don't mean nothing. Get listed on MEXC don't mean nothing. Look at Turbo Coin, got listed on Coinbase. That didn't mean nothing. I was talking to one of the individuals. They say, when you got a coin like Turbo Coin where it's hot, a lot of time these large exchanges, they want you to come on their platform. And when you come on their platform, the deal and agreement is they buy, or you got to give them a large portion of the coins. Once you give them a large portion of the coins, the exchange sell them doggone coins. At the top, they dump them coins on us. And that's why these coins are not able to recover. Like last cycle, when the coins got listed on Coinbase, they shot to the top. It was automatic. You know, if a coin got listed on Coinbase, oh, I got to buy it. This coin's getting ready to run. This cycle, when these coins get listed on Coinbase, they tank. They do the opposite. I got 5 minutes left on my battery. So if the video just ends, that's going to be epic. That's going to be clean. But man, that's huge. That's different. That's one of the differences that we've seen also. So not only are the politicians taking advantage of this cycle, take advantage of the small investors like you and I, the cryptocurrency exchanges are taking advantage also. This cycle, these guys are buying up boatloads of these coins when they get listed on their platform. When they buy these coins, they dump these coins back on us because they sell them while they're at the top. Dump these coins on us, we are left holding the bag. Price come back down, who's left holding? We are. Talking about, do you think this coin gonna go back up? Do you think this coin gonna go back? They done already sucked it out. They done already milked it. It's kind of like having a orange. Got a nice big old pretty orange. You put that thing in the juicer, they suck all the juice out. You looking at that orange, it's still pretty. You say, you think the juice gonna come back? All the liquidity has been sucked out. Only way for the liquidity to come back is for it to get infused. Where is it going to come from? Where is it going to come from? So this cycle is definitely different. This cycle, they playing hardball. When I first started messing around in the DGen plays, I'm like, oh, this is a whole nother world right here. I'm like, boy, these jokers playing chess. These jokers doing stuff that's super strategic. I mean, borderline illegal, but some of the things that they're doing, you really got to pay attention to what it is that they're doing. And if you don't know no better, you will get bamboozled. So you really got to be careful. But, you know, mass manipulation was happening last cycle. But this cycle, it's called super mass manipulation. Unfortunate because we were not expecting a lot of things that we're seeing. We were not expecting a lot of the taking advantage of. You know, it seemed like they're playing on our emotions. And not only that, you best believe that these jokers watch the videos. The videos that the large YouTubers are making, these market makers watch these videos. They understand what the market sentiment is. They're reading your comments. They're learning how you feel and what you're thinking. Just when they understand what it is that you're thinking, they're going to give you something else. Last cycle, we thought the market was going to go to $100,000. They knew that. They was reading the comments, watching the videos. They said, "Oh, these jokers think it's going to go to 100K. Let's go ahead and rug pull it at $69,000." Left everybody holding the bag. Same with all these other coins. Same with everything that is transpiring right now in 2025. They're reading the comments. They're watching the videos. They are watching, hearing, and listening to what it is that we're saying. Okay, these jokers think it's going to last to 2026. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. Let me take care of this. They think it's going to last to 2026. Let me press the button in November. Nobody's going to expect it to happen in November. They still going to think it's going to recover in December. They thinking about the Santa Claus rally. I keep hearing everybody say the Santa Claus rally. I keep hearing everybody say interest rates cuts in December. They think they're going to have a chance in December, huh? Let's go ahead and get this out the way and nip this in the bud and top the market out at November. Call all their millionaires and billionaires. Say, y'all ready? This is the date that we're going to start exiting. Make sure everybody have their finger on the sell trigger on this date. Matter of fact, we're going to spread it out over a week period. During this week period, start to exit. Don't exit all at one time because you're going to panic the market. Start to exit in stages. These guys are rough. These guys are mass manipulators. These guys don't care anything about me. They definitely don't care nothing about you. This is what they've been doing for years. This is how they have attained their wealth, by doing scandalous type things like this. But this is the market. This is the world that we in. Hopefully we can still see the Q4 pumps. Hopefully we can still see exponential gains. But you want to have your head on the swivel. If you start to see anything goofy, anything looking out of the ordinary, you want to be ready. You want to be prepared. They got their finger on the sell button. Unfortunately, I got my finger on the sell button too. They do something goofy, I'm going to do something goofy too. I'm not going to be holding the bag this cycle. Will I make exponential gains? I'm not going to make exponential losses. That's for sure. If I got to sell early, I'm going to sell early, but I'm not going to let them trick me up out of what's going on. Big time players say I'm listening for that. You better listen for that knock at the door, man. You better listen for that knock at the door. Don't sleep too hard. Don't sleep too hard because you never know when that knock going to happen. When that knock happens, you got to, do I hear that knock? Oh, no, I'm tripping. Let me go back to sleep. Man, you got to be ready. Because who knows where the top is going to be at? Who knows where the top of the 2025 cycle is going to be at? Yeah, we're all expecting it to last through 2026. Definitely expecting it to go through December 2025. I am. I'm expecting it, but I know it could happen anytime Q4 2025. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen next week. So definitely interesting times that we're in. It's going to be interesting to see how this thing play out. In 2026, we're going to know everything. We're going to have all the answers. We're going to be able to talk about what happened in 2025. Right now, we're in the midst of it, so we don't know. We ain't got no doggone crystal ball. But when 2026 comes, we're going to say, damn, y'all, look what happened. Who would have thought 2025 would have did this? Who would have thought 2025 would did that? The receipts are going to be out. We're going to be able to run the instant replay tape and say, damn, look what happened. Who would have thought October would have did this? Look what December did. I wish we knew beforehand so we could have one step ahead of the market makers. But that's why they're the market makers. That's why they're the rich folks, and we're the ones who are trying to get the bag. They already got the bag. They're just dangling it over us. You want this? Nope, sorry about that. So we're just watching and going to continue to stand on a 4-year cycle because that's all we got. Standing on a 4-year cycle. We've been standing on it for this long. We're not going to get off now because the 4-year cycle still is not broken. Regardless of how wild and crazy things are looking, the 4-year cycle is not broken. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Go get me some sleep. Not gonna sleep too hard because I definitely don't want to miss that knock. But appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, and that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy Stock Holiday, and I'm out.